This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Shalom, shalom. Before I start this lesson, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren that's teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. It's the brother Dama Agabar here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify. All right, and I started with this Ecclesiasticus, the 38th chapter. It was showing you that, back in the ancient world, we had physicians, all right, not doctors, and as Elder Apostle Gabar brought out many years ago, the word doctor means to falsify. And that shows you that, when you're going to these hospitals and these doctors here in this modern, society under Esau, Edom, you're not being healed, man. You're being straightly dealt poison and witchcraft and sorcery through the form of these different type of medicines and treatments and pills that Esau is offering you when you go to these different hospitals and doctors and physicians, for your for your problems, man. All right, and I was reading this article and it just shows you that it shows you that everything that Esau does is on the left hand, man. He is totally opposed to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And like I just read right here in the 4th chapter, the Lord created the medicines out of the earth. And it says, he that is wise will not abhor them. And it shows you that Esau is not wise. And you are not wise if you are going to Esau to receive your medicines. You are unwise if you're going to see Esau as your physician, because he is not offering you the medicines out of the earth. And on top of the Lord creating the medicines out of the earth, another key component when you're taking these herbs and medicines out of the earth is faith and prayer to the Most High. You see, because what it says in the 2nd chapter, for of the Most High cometh healing, because you can take the natural herbs and the medicines out of the earth, but if you don't have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that by you taking these medicines that he created, that he can heal you of these different infirmities and ailments and sicknesses, you're not going to be healed from it. So it shows you that it's all based upon faith and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's creation. And that you going to Esau, man, is a waste of your time, money, and your health, man. And look at this shit, man. Let me show you this. This is what I was reading earlier, which I couldn't really sleep, so I woke up kind of early. It says, a study finds Xanax volume associated with brain injury and suicide. You see? So if you go into Esau to trust as your trustful, faithful physician, you're a damn idiot, man. And let me show you this first before I even get into this article. I went into the word physician from the online etymology dictionary, which our elders and apostles showed us and taught us to go into these different words because there's power behind these words. Now, I just read in Ecclesiasticus, the 38th chapter, and you mentioned the word, what a physician is. All right. And it's a 12th century physician, later physician, a healer, one who practices the art of healing disease and of preserving health. You see, that's what a physician was. He heals you. He's a preserver of your health. You see, now everything that Esau gives you is the exact opposite. He's a goddamn snake oil salesman. His medicine and his poison and his pharmakeia does not heal you, as I'm going to show you in this article. It's not healing you, man. All right. He's not the one who practices the art of healing. He's practicing the art of death. And see, this is why Esau is the left-hand side of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Everything that he offers you is death and disease and poison and harm. And I'm going to show you that. Was that in here? It was a different word I was going to look up, and I'm going to show you that it tells you that. But let's see if the Spirit will bring me back to it. So it says what? What is a physician? A healer. One who preserves health. That's why, the scriptures is showing you that, what a true meaning of the word physician is. And that obviously, when I read this article, you're going to see that Esau is not a goddamn a physician, man. Like I said, he's a doctor. He falsifies. He's lying unto you. See, look what it says here. Of the Greek physike, knowledge of nature. And what is nature? The creation of the Most High. You see? And that's where you're supposed to receive your medicines. That's where you get healed. That's where you can preserve your health, is by a true physician. So just by the definition of the word and what I'm going to show you in this article, it shows you that Esau and his doctors, they're not true physicians by the meaning of the word. All right. They're witches and warlocks and death dealers, man. But anyways, let's go. It says about 30 million Americans are taking benzodiazepines like Xanax, Valium, and Clonopin. You see? And this is what Esau physicians, this is just a few of the drugs that Esau's physicians are prescribing these people for their anxiety, for all other forms of, problems that these people are having. And this is why these people are so fucking bugged out and so crazy, man. And all these different Walgreens and pharmacies, and you go to these doctors and get these pills and all these things, it's nothing more than witchcraft, man. All right, you're not going to a true physician by the definition of the word. You're basically going to these doctors and getting dealt deaf. It says about 12.5% of the adult population. So, a majority of these people that you work with, people that you see at the grocery store, people driving these cars, people that you run into on a daily basis, a lot of these people are on these fucking opioids and on these drugs and high as hell off of Esau's pharmakeia, man. These people are not in their right mind, man, which is why you see a bunch of violence. You see people killing themselves. You see people out here are bugged out. People can't, have a normal conversation. A lot of these people are operating off of high left-handed vibration, and they're bugged out, man. They got a hell of a lot of demons on them, man, which is why a lot of these women are weird and shifty and, weird as hell, man. They're under the spell of Esau's Edom pharmakeia. It says doctors and psychiatrists have prescribed these drugs for decades to treat anxiety. You see? So remember, they're not treating this shit. They're worsening these different problems that these people have. They're not treating it in the true sense of the word of being a physician. They're making it worse. They're amplifying it and even multiplying it with other issues, man. It says, but a new study reveals benzodiazepine usage and discontinuing usage can create nervous system injury and negative life effects. You see, this man is not a physician by the true definition of the word. And this benzodiazepine is making it worse. Look at it right here. This is witchcraft. This guy is holding in his hand. That is not medicine. That is not curing anything. It's making things worse. And now to the point to where pretty much once these people start taking it, once you get off the shit, it makes you even worse. It has even more negative. Here it is. Taking it causes negative effects. It amplifies other diseases. But once you stop taking the shit, it creates even more negative life effects. So it's just death being dealt all around, man. And there's different pill making companies, and these drug companies are multi-billion-dollar companies, man. All dealing death, all destroying. You see? It says researchers from the University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus said as patients enter the discontinuation phase of Xanax, Valium, and Clonopin, they face significant withdrawal symptoms, man. See? So it's to the point where once you get on this shit, you can't even, once you get off of it, you're going to have withdrawal symptoms like a crackhead. Once you stop taking it, you're going to have the monkey on your back, man. You're going to start having worse and worse symptoms, man. So this man is not a physician. This man is a damn demon. He's a witch. He's a warlock. He's a seller of death. It says, despite the fact that, see, which is why, your brothers, man, you shouldn't take anything that Esau is offering, especially in that sense. Hey, stick to the herbs, stick to, the natural remedies with prayer and faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I don't take shit. I don't give a damn. I don't take no over-the-counter shit. I don't take aspirins. I don't take shit. If I get sick, I'm eating garlic. I'm eating herbs, with prayer and faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which I don't really get sick that often. But, right now I got like a little sniffles. But ultimately, hey, I eat a little bit of garlic. I'll go in the sauna. I drink a lot of water. And then a couple of days, I feel better. Which shows you that, this is why we need to bring Yahweh Hashem Yahushai back, man. All right, because this devil was dealing death, man. This is sad, man. This shows you that this man is the wicked. It says, despite the fact that benzodiazepines have been widely prescribed for decades. So they know this shit is poison. They know it's fucking these people up. But guess what? They're still going to prescribe it because there's money to be made. There's billions of dollars to be made, all at the the expense of your health and your futures and your minds and your souls and your spirits, man. It says, this survey presents significant new evidence that a subject of patients experiencing long-term neurological complications, said Alexis Ritvo, medical doctor, whatever, blah, 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 of nonprofit Alliance for Benzodiazepine Best Practices. She said the medical community must reevaluate how it prescribes benzodiazepines. No, they don't need to reevaluate. They need to stop the bullshit. But we know Esau's not going to stop, you see, because there's too much money to be made. He don't give a damn. He know that he prescribes these pills to the people, but people are so desperate they just want anything to try to help them with their situation, with their anxiety, with their with their problems. But this ain't the way to cure it. You see, especially for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, your healing and your trust is going to come from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and faith in the Lord and going the natural route, the way that the Lord prescribed for you to do it. But again, our people trust in Esau and in the society, to their own detriment. It says this study was a collaborative effort between Colorado universities and Shoes, blah, 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 blah. It says here's the point. Patients have been reporting long-term effects from benzodiazepines for over 60 years, man. So this shit been fucking people up for damn near a century, man. And it ain't getting no better. They ain't stopping. They're going to continue to prescribe this shit. It says, I am one of those patients, even though I took my medication as prescribed. And it shows you that these people are fucking stupid. And the person that's speaking, this is one of those doctors. So here it is. She's supposed to be a doctor. She's supposed to be well-informed, have a PhD. But her stupid ass is taking these same drugs that are known to fuck people up. The same study that she's, conducted and found out that is jacking people up. Her stupid ass was taking this shit in the first place. What shows you that the wisdom of this world is foolishness, man. And these people who are in these universities, they're not as smart as you think they are. All right. It says, I am one of those patients. Even though I took my medication as prescribed, I still experience symptoms on a daily basis at 4 years off of benzodiazepines. Our survey and the new term bind, benzodiazepine-induced neurological dysfunction, gives a voice to the patient experience and point to the need for further investigations. About 76.6% of the respondents had long-lasting symptoms. Remember, it said over 30 million people are taking this shit. Now, I don't know how many of them have stopped or whatever, but it shows you that a huge majority of them have long-lasting symptoms. Show you that this man is not a goddamn physician. It said a physician cutteth off a long disease, man. So if you have a physician and you have any sickness or whatever you're going to him for, he's supposed to cut that thing off with the medicine that he provides to you. It's supposed to be cured, healed. Let's get that definition for a physician again, man. Let's get that again. And I'm going to come back to this. It says what? A healing potion. Salakia. It says a healer, one who practices the art of healing disease and of preserving health. You see? Now, is Esau doing that? Absolutely fucking not, man. He's not doing that. All right, I want to look up this medicine. Let's look up the word medicine. Click this. It says medicine, treatment, a cure. Hello? Healing. You see? Substance used in treatment of a disease. A medicinal potion or plaster. Right, and where do you get these potions? You get it from the herbs, man. The medicine created out of the earth. Esau is medicine, the art of healing, cure, treatment. You see, the healing art, a remedy. See, Esau ain't healing nothing, man. You see? See, look, the root word of it, the med and medicine, it says to take appropriate measures. You think these pills that Esau is popping you, that what's it called, metodiazepine, whatever the hell, you think that's taking the appropriate measures? No, Esau knows that his medicine is not healing you. It's not, real medicine in the true sense of the word. All right, he's giving you artificial medicine. He's giving you basically heroin and crack and drugs in a synthetic form, man. You see? Yeah, I saw something here earlier, but I don't know if I'll find it, man. No, where was it? I forget what it was. I saw it. They can show the word. Oh, that's okay. That's what it was. Let me show you something real fast. I think it was in the word pharmacy when I looked up, and what is a pharmacy? That's where you go to get your drugs, man. That's where you go when Esau prescribed you this shit. Oh, here we go. Look, it says 13th century and directly from medieval Latin pharmakeia. And it tells you that in the book of Revelation that a sorcerer, and when you look up that word sorcerer, it says pharmakeia. Look at this. It says from Greek pharmakeia. And this is what Esau is practicing, all right? This is what Esau is giving you. This is what Esau's pharmacies are. And this article is proving it. A healing or harmful medicine, a healing or poisonous herb, a drug, poisonous potion, magic, dye, raw material for physical or chemical processing, you see? And that's what Esau's drugs are all based upon. Petroleum-based drugs, man. And this is all that this shit is. Pharmakeia, poison. So this benzodiazepine is pharmakeia, all right? It's not true medicine. And look at this. It says symptoms after discontinuing the use of benzodiazepines. Almost half of the respondents had these 10 symptoms for more than a year. So remember, a physician cuts off a disease. Medicine heals you. It cures you. So this shit that Esau is giving you, why is it having these 10 side effects, man? It's not supposed to happen if he's practicing being a physician in the true sense of the word. This man is Satan, man. Look, 1, low energy, difficulty focusing, memory loss, anxiety. Here it is. These people was taking this shit for their anxiety, but this shit is producing more anxiety. Insomnia. That means you can't sleep. Sensitive to light and sound, digestive problems, symptoms triggered by food and drink, muscle weakness, body pain. So how the hell is this man healing you with this bullshit, man? And they've been prescribing this shit for over 60 years, man. Knowing these side effects, knowing that it's not medicine, knowing that it's not medicine in the true sense of the word, man. And I remember years ago they was trying to bring out that Codex Alimentarius, where they basically was going to try and make taking natural herbs and medicines out of the earth, the creation of the Most High, illegal. And that's pretty much it's not illegal yet, but pretty much that's what they're giving you when you go to their doctors and their physicians. They're not giving you the medicines out of the earth, man. They're giving you their form of medicine, their pharmakeia, which have all of these different negative side effects, man. It's poison, like I said. Let's read that again, man. Let me get that again, just so I can, get it in your head. Pharmakeia. This is what those different side effects produce when you're taking Esau's medicine, Esau's pharmakeia, his pharmakeia. It says what? A healing or harmful medicine, a healing or poisonous herb, a drug, poisonous potion, magic potion. And this shit is magic because ultimately he's giving it to you so that you have this false sense of getting better, but really it's making you more addicted to it, to the point to where even when you try to get off of it, you have withdrawals, to where even when you want to get off of it, it's going, like Pookie, it's going to keep calling you, and you're going to keep taking it, and eventually a lot of these people that take this shit, they end up taking more and more and different drugs, man. It's a gateway, the ultimate gateway drug, man. It says the most alarming part of the study was the symptoms listed above were new and distinct and weren't experienced before respondents used Xanax, Valium, and clonopine. You see? So this shit is just pure up poison and witchcraft, man. They're getting you, here it is. You're going in for one thing to get cured. Now this shit is adding 10 more things to the list. It says many respondents reported damage. See, so I know this shit has demons on it. Many respondents reported damaged relationships, job loss, and increased medical costs. It should put demons on you, man. Destructive demons, It says of the respondents reported suicidal thoughts or attempted suicide. But don't worry, because doctors and the government tell us benzodiazepines are safe, just like they said Oxycontin wasn't addictive in the 90s, man. See? So this is why you should never go to Esau Edom for any goddamn thing, man. All right? He's a physician of no value. He is a death dealer. He's a witch. He's a Satanist. He's a poisoner. He's a falsifier. You see? And he's a damn demon, man. So let me go back to this, man. Ecclesiastes 38:1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him. So these doctors that you're going to, they shouldn't be honored, man. They need to be fired. They need to be, have their license revoked. And they need to be put on the shelf, man. It says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him. Well, what are the uses that you have when you go to Esau's Edom, so-called physicians? All these different side effects right here, man. These people have been damaged, man. So do you think that they want to go to their doctors and pat them on the back and give them honor? Hey, the only honor they need to have is shameful spewing on them, man. Because that's what this shit is doing. It says, uses which you may have of him, for the Lord have created him. So obviously the Lord did not create these physicians and these doctors that we have now. That's a creation of Esau, Edom on the left-hand side. It says, for of the Most High cometh healing. And how are you going to get healed by the Most High? By taking the medicines that he created out of the earth. And look, in these different elites, these different super rich families, I guarantee you when they get sick, they don't take these fucking these drugs that the everyday average people are being prescribed. I guarantee you they got real physicians in their corner giving them real herbs out of the earth. They utilize the medicines out of the earth that the Most High created. But they'll feed you their petroleum-based chemical drugs that they create in these different laboratories for you people, man. You see? It says, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. So you hear these people talking about, I'm a doctor, I'm this, I'm PhD, I went to school for all these years. You know what? Shut the fuck up, man. All right? Because you're a damn death dealer, you're a witch, and you're a warlock, and you don't deserve no praise and no honor, man. You're a poisoner. You're a death dealer, you know? And, there ain't no glory that you should have, man. It says, in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. We'll show you that Esau is not wise in his medical fields. And when you go into the whole Rockefeller taking over the American Medical Association, that was one of the first things he did was took out real herbs and natural healing, and he put in petroleum-based drugs, man. You see? To destroy and to dumb down and to ultimately slow kill all of you people out here because you're useless eaters in their sight anyway. You see? It says, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? You see? And that was all natural. You see? They didn't have to put no sugar. Now, people don't like to drink. Here it is. People don't even like to drink. I met people. I used to date this chick who said, I don't like water. I don't like the taste of water. So whenever she would drink water, she would have to get some of those little added little sweetener joints and squeeze into the thing just to drink water. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing that for? You're defeating the purpose. Now instead of you drinking water, you're adding sugar into the water. So you just contaminated the water, you dumb broad. Which I didn't, I'm no longer with that woman, but it just show you that these people, man, they're just too through, man. It says, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? And guess what? There's still wood and things in the earth that you can still produce this, making the water sweet. There's a certain tree, I forget what it was. I think it's in Africa somewhere. I don't know if it's called the moringa tree or something, to where even right now, if you have some contaminated water and you grab the branches and the leaves of that tree and you put that in the water and let it chill for like an hour or maybe a couple hours or overnight, it can take out all of the toxins that is in that water and it can be drank. See, it show you the beauty of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and the healing properties that's still in this earth. But Esau has got these people mind so gone off of that they don't even consider. Whenever they're sick, first thing they do is run to the pharmakeia, run to the death dealer, run to the to the falsifier and get their bag of poison, man. It says, and he hath given men skill that he might be honored in his marvelous work, which such doth he heal men and taketh away their pains. Yeah, you go to Esau, he ain't gonna take away your pains. He's gonna add unto your pains and multiply your pains and give you new pains and new issues and new side effects, man. To where you ain't never gonna be healed. You're gonna be in a perpetual cycle of being damaged, man. It says, of such doth the apothecary make a confection, and of his work there is no end, and from his peace over all the earth. You see, and this is what's coming back in the earth when Yahweh Shai destroys this place, and you know, starting with King David, starting with Yahweh Shai, the 12, King David, and the 144,000. When we're back in rulership of the earth, man, and it's not. We're going to be cutting off long diseases. We're going to be, healing the nations when they're sick. We're going to have the proper medicines and cures and physicians in the earth when we're in rulership, man. All right. It says, my son, in thy sickness be not negligent. Right. So when you're sick, don't go to fucking Esau, because that's you being negligent. You go to Esau and get some of his petroleum-based crap. You get some of his pharmakeia, man. You're being negligent, because the Lord has medicines in the earth. It just takes a little bit of research. Go on YouTube. Go online. Look up certain, natural remedies for particular things, and do a little research. You might have to, there's still places out here that sell natural herbs. You just got to, be diligent and go drive to these places, get what you need, and, put it into use. And ultimately with prayer and faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, it says, my son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole. You see? So it's all in the faith and trusting Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and getting the medicines out of the earth, and not going to this nigga Esau and getting Xanax, Valium, and the thousands of other drugs that are destroying you, that are poison, that are putting demons on you, and other negative symptoms associated with this man's poison, man. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were edified. Shalom.